Hello. Um, with the release of Octavia, I figured it would be probably a pretty good idea to start some tutorials because her elbow pointy things make music, and a lot of people are not familiar with sequencers. I'm not particularly familiar with sequencers, but the Mandachord is pretty simple to use. It's actually just going to start right away. Okay. Eager. So, this is Feel Good Incorporated, if you didn't notice. Um, and I made this one. It's a Gorillaz song, but I just did a cover of it in this. And I think it sounds really good for what it is. Now the problem with this is there's only 5 notes here. You don't get a full scale. And it would be brilliant if DE would add a full scale. I would really wholeheartedly appreciate that, and I'm sure a lot of other people would too. So until then, we have to work with what we have. And what we have is honestly really, really cool. So down here is your melody, that's the pink. That's your third ability. Here is your bass, that's the blue. It's your second ability. And here is the percussion, which is gray, and that's your first ability. So over here you can change which instruments there are. They're 50 platinum for a pack, but you get the percussion, the bass, and the melody if you pay the 50 platinum for the pack. So you can change the volume of each one, which is nice. You can turn some of them off, so you can mute bass and percussion to only hear the melody, which is super helpful when you're writing. You can copy the notes from here to any of the other places, or from here to any of the other places. Super easy. And super nice, actually, so you don't have to go through and, if you want the same thing, you don't have to do it over again. It doesn't actually tell you how to scroll, but you can grab this and, click on it and slide side to side, or you can use your mouse wheel and it'll scroll, which is what I usually do. Actually, that's a little bit weird. If you stop in the middle of a thing, it messes up where it stops, but that's okay. Over here, we have a loop where you can play just the first bar, just the second, just the third, or just the fourth, or the full song. Now, if you're playing this song and it gets stopped like here somewhere, if you go to bar 1 and then full again, it'll start at the very beginning, which is nice to know. You can save your songs. You can load some of the songs that you have saved. And if somebody were to have a song in chat, and like if I were to go, oh, there was Daft Punk right there, but there's that. You could click on that and it would ask you if you want to load this song. Now I could have loaded that because I have it. It wouldn't have been a problem because it's already here. But if you load something, it will replace what you're currently doing, and it does warn you about that, but just so you know. But yeah, you saw it's just this, and if you hit enter there and type it, it'll let you pick which one you want to do. So down here is your pause button, which obviously stops the music where it was. And so I'll just let you guys go ahead and look at this. This is Feel Good Incorporated. And I made this one myself. As I mentioned before, it is a Gorillaz song. And I'll let you guys take a look at it here. So that's the first. Here's the second. Here's your third. And there's the fourth. And also, for anybody curious, because I wasn't sure when I started, I didn't mean to do that. You actually have to go to, well, actually without saving, I didn't change anything. You have to go to Octavia in here. and then you have to go to Appearance, and down at the bottom there will be Mandachord. And that's where you go ahead and edit your stuff. Anyway, feel free to go ahead and pause and put this into your own. And if you do so, maybe drop me a private message or a friend request or something. And yeah. Anyway, that's all for this one, guys.